Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have some massive PlayStation 5 restock news, as well as also huge Sony news, because we actually have some official statements, some brand new shareholder statements when it comes to the CEO, Kenichiro Yoshida, which I probably said completely wrong, but we actually have huge confirmations, huge numbers, huge everything, and they're trying their best to go break even more records, which is insane to go and see, because this is brand new from like really high ups at Sony to go and talk about this. I'm going to talk about this all throughout this video. It's very good news, and overall it looks like some good stuff, just all around really good stuff all throughout today. So if you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy. If any of you guys out there are still trying to go and find your PlayStation 5, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We do a lot of tracking up on YouTube as well for the PS5 giveaway. On top of that, do use that Linktree link down below for bonus entries. Amazon links, we actually had an Amazon drop last night, so in case they do any like random warehouse consoles or bonus consoles, or you guys actually want to go pick up any brand new controllers as well, link down below. And of course, the Twitter and Twitch stream link down below if you guys want to follow. And of course, Weeble, sign up for Weeble and deposit $100. You guys go get like $25 for free. And Coinbase, if you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. There's always link down below. Definitely smash the like button on this video and leave your comments down below, because this is some pretty big and some pretty good news. Let's go dive on into it. So with this video over here, we actually have something from Games Radar as well. We'll also have the more so like confirmations and translations for all this stuff. But basically we now have a statement from really higher ups at Sony themselves stating Sony is accelerating the supply of PlayStation 5 units and is now predicting to sell over 22.6 million units per year. And of course, the secondary thing on this says it could be Sony's strongest generation yet. But this is like, you guys will see this stuff in these stockholder meetings. This is very big. And if they could actually make this not happen, and I'm sure there's a reason why they're saying this publicly, it's good. This is very good. So basically the PS5 is on track to be Sony's strongest performing console. As you guys know, the PS4 is at like 115 million sales. Right now the PS5 is around maybe like 9 million or so, give or take, depending on like, you know, it depends on every restock, and like, you know, every day they're making a few more consoles. But we actually now have a brand new statement on over here from Sony CEO Kenichiro Yoshida, and he actually has gone and said that the company is to accelerate the supply of PlayStation 5 units in the next fiscal year, and is predicting sales of more than 22.6 million units per year. This would see that the PS5 console sales reach the largest ever total in the history of PlayStation. This statement came from a Sony Group shareholder meeting via Reset Era, which I'm going to go and give you guys the comment set over here, which is right here overall. And the actual translation for this is the venue of Sony's Group's general meeting of market shareholders in Minato Ward, Tokyo on June 22nd. And this is the quote it says up above. On the morning of June 22nd, the Sony Group held a general meeting of shareholders in Tokyo. Mr. Kenichiro Yoshida, president and CEO of Sony Corporation, stressed that the company would be accelerating the supply of the PlayStation 5 in the next fiscal year to achieve sales of more than 22.6 million units per year, the largest ever in the history of the PlayStation. Against the backdrop of nest egg demand, the company aims to break the sales record of the original PlayStation in fiscal 1998. And so also they want to go and actually have, like, here's even some more pictures over here if you guys can see the image or link if it does load. If not, then whatever, that's no big deal. But basically we actually just have like all the overall charts in the comparison of like the PS4, PS1, the PS, like PSP, PS4, PS3, PS2, PS5, etc. And you guys can see the overall these total units. And basically they know that this is unprecedented. This thing is going viral. Everyone wants the PlayStation 5. I'm sure you guys all know, especially if you guys are watching my videos or subscribe to my channel. But this is insane that even like the very big Sony head honchos are saying, we know people want it. We know there's issues. We know there's supply issues. Guess what? Instead of us just trying to go and meet and like try to match the PS4, we're going to blow it out of the water. And these are very strong words coming out over here, especially with there being a massive semiconductor shortage, as I'm sure all of you guys know about if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, which has been basically affecting the major amount of stock from the Xbox Series XS as well as the PlayStation 5. And as well, just there's so much crazy stuff going in the world. Like it's just hard to go and find stuff, especially with so many people trying to get into gaming as well because they're just bored. So Sony's current record currently lies with the original PlayStation console that managed a peak annual sales count of around 22.6 million units, which is probably why you can actually go and see Kenshiro Yoshida going and pushing for this, because they're like, we want to beat the OG record. We want to go and become the brand new record holders. I want my name to be known in like over in the history books for gaming that we actually accomplished something astronomically big. And 22.6 million units is insane, especially for PlayStation. The new shareholders meeting reaffirms the president of Sony Interactive Entertainment, Jim Ryan's statement in an investor relations meeting last month, which, if you guys remember that, we actually made a video on that, where basically goes and shows that Jim Ryan himself is like, hey, like, we're making as many consoles as we can, and I think you guys might be even more surprised as well. So this actually, a lot of people are kind of like joshing on Jim Ryan when he's like, yeah, you know, we're making as much as we can. So now that we even have other different huge CEOs like Kenshiro Yoshida making their comments on this stuff, that kind of adds a lot more affirmation, and it maybe almost makes me feel like there's something maybe more in the works. So basically maybe have like a better semiconductor supplier, maybe the actual rumored redesigned PlayStation 5 might be making some moves, and just overall this is very, very intriguing to kind of go in here, especially when it comes to shareholder meetings. But I also want to remind you guys too as well, a little quick like mid comment over here before we continue. When it comes to shareholder meetings, a lot of the CEOs always do like to hype stuff up as well, but typically Sony's been doing very good and their word has been pretty consistent, so maybe this isn't really that bad of a thing overall. But just letting you guys know in general that this is just overall seems like good news. It really does seem like good news in general. So hopefully they're not joshing. Of course, as a CEO, you want to hype up your company, you want to hype up your stock, you want people not selling their stock. But overall, if they could actually make this happen, because they're going on record publicly stating this could be really good, especially for people out there trying to find the PlayStation 5, but as well, people out there who maybe like 6 months from now just want to casually get one in the store. This is very, very important for them to actually have the stock available for that. But basically Jim Ryan did go and say that the company would make sure the fiscal year of 2020 will be the highest year for console sales. As well, according to a report from Finbold earlier this year, 8.6 million units have been sold worldwide. So basically, as of right now, we can maybe assume it's a little bit higher up there too as well, because we have a few more extra weeks since that report came out. And overall, Sony's been aiming to go and ship 10 million units in 2020. And as of already at 8.6 million, it does seem like they're going to be able to go and pull that on off, especially because we have another like still 6 months to go and basically go for the rest of the year. So, and earlier this year, it was officially revealed that the company actually did go and ship 4.5 million units in 2020. So we actually have been seeing very, very large and very, very good amounts of stock that actually have been shown on up. And this also has been reportedly becoming the fastest selling console in the United States history, which is huge, because don't forget, that's also going in comparison to Xbox and Microsoft and the Switch and, you know, all the other things like the Wii, which was huge. And of course, while Sony may be targeting a strong generation, the company has confirmed that expects the shortages of the PS5 to continue until 2020. So, of course, that's why these statements are a little bit more either very good, because it just shows that maybe they found a workaround. Maybe like the supply shortages might be calming down, more so maybe specifically for companies that Sony works with, or maybe this is just them trying to go and hype up everything and those numbers may fall flat. We're not sure exactly, because as we've even mentioned on the article itself, we have heard that many times that 2022 is going to be a little bit more on the slower side until then. So I guess we kind of maybe go and see. And also, since both the PS5 and Xbox Series X went on sale, many units were also picked up by scalper groups, with over 60,000 consoles being resold in just November 2020 alone. And of course, as well, I'm sure you guys have been seeing our videos on our YouTube channel, that once again is still continuing, and a lot of people out there are still scalping and trying to go and sell consoles. And I'm surprised it's still even going, because we've been in this like console restock wave for like 7 months now. And I'm just, every day I wake up and I still can't believe we're still doing so many YouTube videos every single day on this stuff. It just makes no sense to me. It's absolutely crazy and nutty. And oh my good Lord, it's nuts. It's literally, I'm sure all of you guys can see it's nuts. And of course, as well, for interested customers are waiting for numerous websites to announce if they have consoles in stock, with all them running out of stock within minutes. And that's why I tell you guys to make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. If you guys are watching my channel, you guys would know that Amazon had stock a few days ago. If you guys saw on Twitter, I tweeted out the actual Amazon restock. And as well, if you guys watch my daily series, it may be a little bit redundant at some times when it comes to the information I show, but it's always, I think, at least in my opinion, nice to know, like, hey, GameStop dropped like 3 days ago. It's probably not going to drop. Hey, Amazon dropped yesterday. It's probably not going to drop. Like, I know it's sometimes a little bit on the redundant side if you guys are very active in watching the restocks or watch a lot of my videos, but I think sometimes it's just nice so you guys don't have to stare at the monitor nonstop, or if you take a day off, it's kind of nice to get caught on up, just so you guys all overall know. That's always why I tell you guys to put out the notifications or follow me up on Twitter. And of course, as well, they're trying to go pimp out their own stock updates. Just watch my channel. I got you guys as well. But I want to kind of hear all of your thoughts in general when it comes to everything here. Because number one, the fact that we actually have a brand new, another really, really high up CEO, Kenshiro Yoshida, talking about how they're going to make a massive year. They're going to make sure this upcoming year is going to be huge. They're going to be selling 23 million consoles. I mean, they have to start busting them out. Like, if they want to try to hit that mark, they have to make a lot, they have to do a lot, and they have to basically go and make sure that they're getting enough stock as they possibly can. And they're making sure they're working with all these semiconductor factories the best they can. So on the fact alone, I do hope they could actually come on and come clutch with this. If they can, that's huge. I'm hyped for it. I'm super down with it. But the one major issue with all of this is the fact that, well, hopefully they can make it. Like that's been the main issue with Apple, with Samsung, for Tesla, car companies, Xbox, Nintendo, Switch Pro, whatever it is. The semiconductors are very, very hard to come by. And like time and time and time again, every company's like, we're trying our best, but semiconductors. So if Sony somehow has a magic workaround to make this happen, that might be some of the biggest news you can possibly see. But this is huge news either way, because we're seeing many CEOs confirming once again that a large amount of restocks are coming. And this is very, very good news in general for all of you guys out there that are still trying to find your console. So all around really good news. So thank you guys all so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys leave your thoughts and comments down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on too as well, especially for the PS5 giveaway ongoing for the channel itself. Use that link tree for bonus entries. As I mentioned before, we have the PS5 links for the controllers and consoles and warehouse consoles and all that good stuff down below. Twitter and Twitch stream if you guys would like to go and follow, of course, and hang on out there. And of course, the Weeble, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. I love you guys so much. Leave a like and give me your thoughts, because this is exciting news to go and see. I love it.